Alright. Walk up here in front of the camera. Might be too tall for it this time, but got a 35mm on it. What we're going to do for sound test this time is be a little more scientific about it. Got the handy dandy rangefinder. Maybe too close for it to work. Yep, too close. But I'm going to walk back this way farther. Guess I'm still too close. So we're going to step back here a little farther. So I think 25 yards is what it needs to. 22 yards. So now I'm 22 yards away from the camera. So we know we're pretty close, and like I said, pretty windy out here. Don't know how it's going to work, but we're doing a sound test to see. I'm on channel 1. And let's walk back a little farther. This is exactly 30 yards, so that's 90 feet. Box says it's good for 100 feet, so we should be pretty close to pushing this limit within 10 feet, but hopefully everything works. But, you know, box only said 100 feet, so if it does anything more than this, I'm going to be very impressed. So let's do a walk back. We'll see. .42 yards. So you can times that by 3, do the math yourself. Yeah, 106, 126. So, but anyway, we're doing a sound test to see how it works, obviously. I don't know why you'd want to be this far away from your camera trying to do an interview, but I'm sure there'll be a reason sooner or later. So let's, by the way, I was over 120 feet, so we're past the limit the box said that would be acceptable. .54 yards. That's pretty far. I don't know why we'd want to be this far back with trying to do voice, but 54 yards is still a good distance. Then I got to thinking too, you know, when it was cutting out there, when I was walking with all this wind and a noise on it, could be shutting the mic off. Who knows? Trying to compensate, because I can definitely see things blowing around. I'll walk back a little. .66 yards. So I don't know how we're going to get much more accurate than that. I mean, using rangefinders, good within a yard. So how's the audio sound? Is it doing all right? Camera's looking pretty small this far back, so just a little black spot on the tripod. But you know how it goes. .80 yards exactly. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it's 240 feet. So we're more than twice the distance that it was rated for. As you can tell, even though I live in the country on a 2-lane road, this road has nothing but traffic. It's pretty much non-stop. Used to be peaceful and quiet around here until all this oil well drilling started, but not so quiet anymore, not so pretty either. Let's walk back a little further. Exactly 90 yards. Boy, I remember the day when I was young, living over here in this house behind me, where I growed up at. I could walk to town when the car passed me. I'd have to walk all the way there. Now, you can't walk across the road without worrying about getting hit. Time sure has changed. So I'm going to slip back just a little bit further because we're pushing it. Probably not even working now, but we'll see. Exactly, 100 yards. So the audio is probably not working now, so I'm not going to stay back here very long, but this is 300 feet, so that's 3 times the distance the thing's rated for. Should work pretty good. So anyway, we're going to sit back here and work back our way. Wire off underneath my shirt. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. But time will tell, I guess. I did change the weight to what it should be. Camera set to auto IS for video, so that way it should change around as it needs to be. 7200 is excellent with dynamic or noise control. So I did tell it that it can only go to 6400, so probably not changing at all. I was around 250 when I looked at the camera. But honestly, where are we at right here? $30 yards exactly. So really can't see needing it to go any further than this. This is pretty much the max range it's supposed to have. So anything here or closer, it should be 100%, you would think. It's like I said, it was only rated for 100 feet, which is really good. I mean, you don't really need much more than that, because I don't know why. I suppose if you had on some major telephoto lens and you clear up the top of the bleachers somewhere trying to interview a football player, it might be all right, but you know, a lot of talking. So let's walk on back and we'll see. Probably not even be any cracking at all in this. As you can see, the mic's right here. Probably give it a little bit of noise. It's actually a little bit different, but hopefully it'll work. I think I'm too close now, but yeah. So a little more than half the distance. I'd say it's about 12 yards. Plenty far enough for any type of thing you pretty much need when you're recording. It's especially if you're doing it by yourself like this, because you'd have no need to be so far away from your camera. Pretty much need somebody at the camera to control it anyway, and your mic's going to be on somebody else who's doing the talking instead of me. But hey, well, you get the idea. Never did thought. Hopefully this didn't interfere with the video, since it is shooting an infrared beam out, but I guess we'll find out right now.